Hello again, everyone. This is Fontos with episode 6 of my Goblin Warlord game. I should say at the start here that it is thunderstorming where I live right now. Obviously, if I get this video finished, I didn't lose power midway through the game, but if you hear any rumbling or crashing in the background, that's probably thunder. In the previous episode, I went and I captured Red's throne right here. They still have a lot of cities around. This one's independent, a giant city that's weakly defended. They do have a lot of defenders around Gargar Door, but I think with their throne gone, they might get overly aggressive and I can be able to pick their units off. Hopefully they should be much easier to handle now that I've got their throne. Maybe if I get lucky, I'll run into their leader just hanging out in the open somewhere. White did come in and recapture this city from me, and looks like they migrated to halflings, my favorite race. I've got an army. This army was going to go back and recapture this city, but instead I'm pushing it out this way. I think this might be White's throne. I can go threaten that. I also see this red city here that I didn't notice last time I was playing. Maybe I can do more damage to red here, or maybe red's leader is in the army that's sitting near this city. Underground, my leader stack is about to get up and clear out the ancient ruins and the Sphinx Temple so that this city can begin making phalanx. I just need to make the guardhouse and the gladiator pit, and it'll be ready to do that. I'll also need to build the pillar of the stylites and solar spire too, but I can just rush those, and I can rush the gladiator pit. It is important that I get started making those phalanxes as soon as possible. One other thing is I need to get Embrace Darkness cast on this city before I start making phalanxes, if possible. It's not currently available to me. I'm researching a strategic spell. Hopefully Embrace Darkness comes up after it. If not, I can cast Seek Inspiration for the 4th time and hope to actually get lucky this time. Other than that, there's not really any threats going on in the rest of my land, as far as I know. There were some undead that came down this cave exit a while back, but I've got some units up there. Hopefully they can find whatever structure was spawning those and take them out. Alright, let me look above ground before I go to the next turn. See if I notice any red units running around. I just cleared out this dungeon at the end of the last turn. That's where this ogre and saber-toothed chariot came from. I think I converted the assassin inside the dungeon. Some independent dragons. Those would be from a quest. Most likely a giant quest. Though the giants are up here, it seems unlikely that the dragons would have flown all the way down here. So maybe there's some fairies, or I think fairies and giants are the only ones that give you dragon slayer quests, actually. So my guess is there are some fairies in the area. There's another white animal, but I don't see any actual armies from white. Alright, red's finished their turn, and no units have shown up. So I'm just going to come in and capture this city. Let's see what they've got inside. Oh, nothing tough, but there are some ranged units, so I better send up the bulk of my army. Hopefully with the line of sight from this city I can find something more important to go capture. Gonna rush the army that started away from all the units up faster. I'll get them to move over here, hopefully. Make it a little easier to swarm and surround them. Okay, you can go up over. My mounted units, because I am a warlord, they've got so much health, I'm not worried about leaving them open to flank attacks. Not worried about that halberdier either, really. Would be nice to convert something. Who would I like to convert? I guess maybe an archer, just to give me an extra defender somewhere. Okay, I don't want to take a bunch of hits from that halberdier, so I'm going to pull this guy back. Send my butcher up to handle him. I don't really want to go charge the civic guard for the same reason I don't want to bash that gate. That halberdier would just run up and do quite a bit of damage to my saber-tooth chariot. He wouldn't be able to kill it, but I don't want to lose half my health on an insignificant battle like this. Alright, critical hits. Able to take out 2 of their units here. I'm just gonna leave the assassin there. I can actually use the ogre to bash this. I don't mind if the halberdier hits the ogre. Yep. Okay. I would like to convert the archer, but I'd also like to heal the ogre. Let's see, 65%, I'll go for it. Well, I don't see any other clues as to where Red's leader could be. I think... Okay, I'm absorbing this one. Do I want to absorb both human cities? I probably do. Just because if I migrate it, it'll damage my human race happiness. So, I'll go ahead and absorb this one too. Come on, oh, still no Embrace Darkness. Drench the Land is pretty good though. It'll help me spread wetlands faster. But actually, I'm going to cast this spell. Let me do this fight first. I can't imagine I'll need to cast spells in this. There are berserkers, but my warg riders are really tough. At gold medal, warg riders get first strike. So, actually, is it first strike? No, it's just pole arm that negates the charge bonus. I think. I don't remember which ability negates the charge bonus. I think it is first strike, actually. But my units in here have enough health that it shouldn't matter. They're going to rush me anyway, so I can get up in their face and get charge bonuses of my own. I have plenty of health, so when they hit me next turn, they've got no chance. leader took quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to matter. I'm on a bunch of wetland tiles, so he's going to heal extra. Plus he doesn't have any more battles to fight until next turn at least. Well, that's an okay item. Make sure I end the turn on a wetland tile to heal my beetle and my leader as much as possible. Now that I've done that battle, I'll cast the spell. Oh, and I still don't get Embrace Darkness. This is getting sad. Well, I can get Conqueror's Feast in 3 turns thanks to my research bonus instead of 4 turns. It's not a spell I normally cast. Well, I'm gonna go for it just because it'd be just because I want to take advantage of that research I got from the Ancient Ruins. This hero got an upgrade that I didn't notice. Alright, I think it's about time that I give him control of his own army. I'll decide exactly how I want to split these units up next turn. I'll grab Tireless for my leader and then get back to this guy. Defense command. Probably should have got field medic first, actually. I'm gonna save that last upgrade point. Like I'll probably send the hunter with the warlord. I don't remember what I've given her. Probably all the usuals. Yeah, okay. She's got some nice upgrades, or some party upgrades, like Chaplain and Aura of Resistance. I'll probably give her all my strongest units, since my Warlord doesn't have as many upgrades yet. So she can take the Ogre. I'll give her the Ogre and the Saber-Tooth Chariot and send the Hunter over to my Warlord. I'll probably forget to send the Ogre over to her, but that'll be okay. Get rid of this shield. I'm just gonna sell it, actually, because my other heroes I'll either have strong will or spirit resistance at this point. Should probably clear this, but I'm a little worried of that Ice Scaper sending only 2 units in to fight it. If it gets really lucky, those 3 tier 1 units could wipe out both of these guys. Been making monster hunters here just to take advantage of the crystal tree, but I don't know that I need more monster hunters. I'm making monster hunters at a lot of cities right now. I Could make a settler. Or I could just do produce merchandise. Or even... I could do build housing. I'm just gonna do build housing for 3 turns until it grows. I know I had units here. Did I send them away? Yes. There's these berserkers. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do with these guys. Fairies, berserkers, and monster hunter. You guys are gonna go capture these orc cities. Gonna put up a siege workshop just to get the production higher. The city has decent production already. Adding to it will make it easier to make war breeds or manticore riders or whatever in just 1 turn later on. My throne, I think I built an archery range here, so let's make a couple mounted archers. Riders Hall first. No, let's go Stables of Vigor and then Riders Hall. And then I can decide whether I want to build a Beetle Command or start building up towards Manticore Riders. Looking for the structure that produced that Bone Dragon. Find a city. Decent sized city, and they're hostile to me. I'm not going to attack them with just this army. Not in a walled city, anyway. Where was I sending this butcher? I think I was sending it back to this city. Let's grab these haste berries. Alright, if there's just adventurers here, I can take this city. It looks like it's just adventurers. Alright. Adventurers without a wall. They had 1 more unit, I think. Prospector. Yeah, it's just a prospector and adventurers. Let's get my tough units up front. I don't think I have any great spells for fighting adventurers. I'd rather not let my guard down just to cast 1 root spears. Alright, let's go hit him. Got lucky, that's not a big deal. Go pounce. Someone else. Alright, he's gonna bleed to death. Ow. Who'd they kill? Oh, it's just the cheetah. to make sure this guy dies first. Okay. Now he can heal himself. He can kill him from behind. I've wiped out a bunch of red cities. I don't think they're going to surrender, but that'd be nice. Definitely going to migrate a halfling city. Don't care how much halflings like me. I'll let that stack build up a little more before I move it. Where were you going? You were going... That's right, White took this city from me too. Got this army. Might be better if I send this army out here. 7 turns isn't too bad. Can probably hit a haste berries or 2 along the way. But what's the best way to get there? Alright, looks like it's gonna hit this right at the end of a turn. So that'll be nice and efficient. Oh, I've got these units down here too. Should really make sure I know where all my armies are before I start moving some. Alright, White, I would like my city back. Yikes. That army would kill me. Do I want to retreat this army, or do I want to send it above ground? I could send it above ground and join with all these units attacking this city. Or I could come after this city. There's a lot I could do above ground with them. Could even hit the haste berries above ground. Let's do that. Is that? Nope. It's not George W. Bush, but if it's by itself... Ha. Probable defeat. Never mind. I'm gonna run this way, though. I may or may not jump that city next turn. And I've got a few casting points I can use. Do I want to do Seek Inspiration again? I think I do. For the 5th time. Let's see what happens. Ow. Well, that hero found my scout. I kind of wish I'd left those units underground. I could have jumped their hero. I'm going to do manual combat so that I can surrender this. probably lost my opportunity above ground. Yep. Fantastic. My army got surrounded and attacked. Might have happened anyway, but I'm gonna blame it on getting attacked underground. It's a lot of units, but all but one are tier 1. And I've got several tier 2s. I think Blight Doctor are tier, okay. The spearmen are going to be tough to deal with, though. With their sprint, they can get a lot of flank hits in. Trying to decide which direction I want to push my units. I don't want to just sit back and let these guys surround me. I want to attack one of the two sides. Let's go after this side. Give last stand to a tiger. Alright, lucky stars are benefiting me more than hurting me so far. Let's take out one of those spearmen. Doesn't look like I can kill an archer. Well, if I did nearly max damage on both hits, let's hold back. Do I have any good spells? I do have some good spells, but do I want to spend the casting points? I think I do, actually. That's too bad. Four times so far. My units do have the best happiness. Oh. Come on, you could have done that. Could have taken him out. Just going to leave that archer alive. He can't get away without dying. Oh. Come on. Alright, let's try to kill the tiger. Alright, tiger's dead. I can kill the spearman. That archer's dead too. Ha. I might even win this battle. He used his sprint. Alright, I still want to go get a flank hit though. It's 5-on-3 now. Do I try another berserk? Let's go for it. That was dumb. I berserked the wrong guy. He's probably going to come hit my berserker instead of hitting his own civic guard. At least then he'll be doing a melee hit instead of throwing a spear at me. Okay, fine. Now I'm wishing I had casting points left. Alright, let's see who the spearman hits. Still me. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the spearman off. Then I can run up and kill the halberdier. Thanks to my overwhelm ability. The civic guard might be able to... Well, it's not a guarantee that he can kill one of my units. Well, okay. That went pretty well for me. Alright. Did he leave any defenders in this city? No, but okay, yeah, he does have orcs. Let's run these guys away quickly. Run these guys in just as quickly. He's gonna have that city better fortified by the time that army gets up. Ah. I'm gonna have to run fast or these two are gonna get jumped. Alright, we've got white units on the horizon. Cockatrice there. Few units here. I don't think these guys could take this city. Really need to get a wall up here. That could be an interesting fight. In another city that really needs a wall, I'm gonna just rush this. I think with a wall I can fight these units off. I've got some, yeah, I've got all ranged units actually. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Alright. This is the city I just built. Just do a storehouse first, because I'm probably not going to make any units here. Maybe way down the line I'll make some blight doctors or something with the Forbidden Sanctum. I could fight them, I'm just going to ignore them. If they want to come run me down, they can start that battle. I'd probably win thanks to my monster hunters. But I'd rather find whatever structures are spawning them. Another city to meet, another hostile city to meet. All these hostile underground cities are orcs. I don't think orcs like me very much. I also don't think I care. Alright, my leader looks like he's 3 hit points shy, but he's close enough to full health. I can do this. Probable victory. I'm not worried. As long as I don't line my units up to let the Sphinxes get big hits on me. Well, I might not have that option. Because I do need to take those mystics out. Let's try this. Okay, I got him dazzled. That's good. That Warg Rider should be fine. Ooh, min damage. Ouch. Alright, I can't let him transform to a panther. That might have been a mistake though. If all 4 of those units hit my beetle, they can kill it. Do it though. How do I want to finish him off? It'd be nice if I could net one of the Sphinxes. Also, no, he might not even kill the Sphinx, even with a big flank. So I better go after the Sun Guard. Ouch. That was bad. Let's just soak up the Sphinx's movement. Oh, this guy just threw a spear. He's still got another attack. Well, the Sphinx can't move. Really need to go kill that Sun Guard. He couldn't kill the beetle, but his attack plus the fire potentially would have been enough to kill the beetle. Didn't want to take that chance. Now you can try your net. Well, we survived. Ooh. That's a cool item. And I got a ton of research, too. Come on, please give me Embrace Darkness. Pretty please give me Embrace Darkness. This needs to go to... I'll give it to my Warlord. Please Embrace Dark. Oh, come on. Alright, we're getting Resurrect Hero first. Let these guys end on a wetland. Send this army up this way a little bit. Am I strong enough to clear this? I might not be. I don't think I want to try. Not seeing any red units or red cities this way. I do see an independent. Someone else declaring war on me. So I'm going to assume all of red stuff is this direction. Guessing if their leader's in a city, he'll be around here. Although after taking out that big red army, it's possible they'll just surrender to me. I know I mentioned that last turn that they might surrender. I didn't actually think it would happen then. Now it is possible. Let's keep this item. Don't think my Archdruid has anything. Probably going to get jumped here. When you're doing simultaneous turns, it seems like the AI always moves their armies closest to their cities first. I'm guessing that's intentional. It lets them defend against your attacks really fast, but at the same time they're not able to jump your cities as quickly, since their armies closer to your cities would be moving last in their in all their movement orders. Come on. Oh, man. Well, I got attacked twice before I could move that army, so I'm probably going to lose it. This is very likely defeat. I'm guessing because they're halflings and the lucky stars, they're going to be getting very lucky here. But I have 5 ranged units. Some of them are pretty good. They only have 1 unit who can come up over the wall. We'll see what happens. Can we stiffen his limbs? Okay. Probably dispel that right away. Yep. I thought they had a hero in this army. Was I wrong, or did they not send him in? I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, let's shoot this Jester, since I'm going to do the most damage to it. Should have shot with that guy first. Take advantage of his despair. These guys' resistance is really high. I'm not sure I want to waste casting points on something that's probably going to be nullified by luck. Okay, this guy's bleeding anyway. Glad I checked that. How about him? Is he bleeding? Nope. So let's go for it. Oh, I should have known. Should have known. 30% very lucky chance was actually about 70%. Let's handle this guy first. Gonna actually use my guy to despair this time. Root Spears would be great if it knocked all his movement down. It wouldn't be bad even if it didn't, as long as this guy didn't get lucky. So I don't mind having somebody with almost no hit points. Okay, he's bleeding too. So if I knocked him down to a really low hit points, he'd be just about dead. Or I could just shoot him. Or I could shoot the Jester. I think I'm actually going to shoot the Jester. It's because I only need one shot to kill him. I'm assuming he's going to get lucky, so 3 attempts, he's not going to get lucky all 3 times, right? This guy, gonna go Warcry and just go bash him. Got lifesteal and martial arts, so did not take much damage there. Okay, the Night Watch ran way too far away to be any kind of a threat. Let's attack the Jester with this guy first. Okay. I was gonna say if he doesn't get lucky, I'm going to kill him. Hit this guy. Ouch. Make sure we kill him. And now, let's run him into the gap. Alright, I'm gonna do 18 to 30 damage. I'm gonna take at most 24, and actually with lifesteal. It also depends on whether the Eagle Rider gets lucky, but I'm not gonna die. Unless he gets a critical hit. It might be better if I heal myself. If I heal myself, then the Eagle can fly up and get a flank hit on my Mystic. I don't want to lose the Mystic, but I don't want to risk my hero either. Well, okay, or he can use a spell. Not gonna be too upset about that. There's nothing I could do about a spell. Let's just transform right now. Okay. Gonna use Skin of Oil in a battle that's basically over. Well, I'm not happy about losing that hero, but at least I won the battle. And now these guys got jumped. He brought in his army with the spearmen. That means the city's completely undefended at the moment. Don't have anything that can get over there, but if these red armies continue south, I might have an opportunity there. Alright, there's nothing I can do. If my units had more health, I might have tried to pick off one or two of the red units. Want to see what this cockatrice does before I decide whether to send these units to join the attacking army. Alright, cockatrice is pulling back, so these guys are going forward. I'm actually going to get the human cheaper settlers, even though I'm not planning on building human cities. Just because you never know if I might plunder a city and want to rebuild it, and rebuild it as humans. I'm not planning on making civic guards at all, although as a warlord I could use mana to summon civic guards. I changed my mind. I'm going to get that just in case I summon a few civic guards. Let's go take care of these draconians while I'm up here. Come on, send the charger. Comes a flank hit on my leader. It's okay. I knew my leader could handle it. And I wanted their charger to come out after me so I could use Assassin Strike on him. Some interesting structures here, so I will keep the city. Just migrate it. Even though it is in the volcanic, I did get the Goblin governance that makes them neutral towards volcanic. I'm just going to ignore that. Now, you know what? My hero's got black bolts. Blight and Frost, yeah, they're not resistant to Blight or Frost. So I'll just use my black bolts on them. I should be able to take out 2 Phantasm Warriors. I'm going to do that next turn, though. Let my hero heal a little bit. Alright, the city's got the 4 units I was building. Let's make something more than that, though. Let's make a couple monster hunters. Those 6 units should be enough to clear out these 2 structures. Then we'll see what I want to do with them after that. Alright, this city finished. All the blight doctors. I'm not sure where to send the blight doctors, though. They're not strong enough on their own to clear out any of this. I'm going to send them in this direction. Just send them toward that cave exit. All the action seems to be happening around there, whether above ground or below ground. So those guys will be ready. Keep making monster hunters here. What did this just make? Oh, Siege Workshop, that's right. Let's build a great temple just to get my mana cap up a little bit. I've been right up on the edge of it a few times. Make a couple more mounted archers. Then probably do the same thing with these as I'm doing with the blight doctors, just send them over towards the middle of the map. Let's get a barracks here so I can make a couple more military units. Actually, no, let's get a barracks first. I don't want white to come in and capture it and then have to go take it back from them with a wall up and standing. Let's do the same thing here, I think. Should have used weakened on him first. And that's why. Alright, come pounce me. Let's soak up some of his movement. Now I can just use my... That works too. Now these guys were scouting for structures spawning monsters, but they might be able to sneak in the back and get that giant dwelling. Just about pure evil. Okay, they pulled their units back. Might not be able to take that city after all. Now I'm going to be pure evil. else needs a wall smashed? Come up here, I guess. Don't remember where I was going to sell these or send these units after I finish clearing this stuff. I should probably send it out towards the middle to deal with white. But I could come clear out this library. I could clear all these structures out. I'm going to do that actually. And while I'm here... Okay. Must have gotten a production boost from something. There's my pure evil units. You guys get to go towards the center of the map. Or prime evil. Alright, that seems like a good place to end. Actually, I might go to the next turn just to keep the AI from cheating. Yeah, I'm going to advance to the next turn, let them finish all their movements before I save. Also going to peek at this. Hey, embrace darkness. Alright. It only took, let's see, I cast Seek Inspiration 4 times, I think. This was going to be the 5th. I can cancel casting that. Red's turn's finished. And white. Don't see any white units anywhere. Don't see any red units anywhere. Red has moved their throne, so I can't just finish them off if they find their leader. But that's okay, I'm coming to attack this city soon anyway. And all the AIs have finished their turn, so I'm going to end here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and check out the rest of the videos in this series if you haven't. And check out some of the other games I've played too as well. And be sure to catch the next episode coming out in a couple days.